don't understand what was going on with Lyndon Arthur right there. He just like stood on the ropes and just ate shots. We're here. Hold on, be muted. We're here live, real time, by the way. The main event just ended. Fourth round stoppage by Anthony Yarde. T-Street Controversy with Fight View 360. Yeah, what was Lyndon Arthur thinking right there? You know, I mean, for the first 3 rounds, he was trying to move off the jab. But I do admit, in a high-profile fight like this was the most aggressive I've seen Anthony Yarde. Like, he really came out there to get it. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe, and T-Street Controversy with Fight View 360. Anthony Yarde only losses to Sergey Kovalev for the WBO championship and to Lyndon Arthur in their first fight. I don't remember the first fight too well because I didn't watch it in full. I just skimmed through it. But now I'm wondering, like, what the hell was he thinking? He just stopped. This is in round 4. He just stopped on the ropes, and Anthony Yarde just started opening up on him. So did he think that Anthony Yarde was going to shoot his load? And by the way, they're addressing it. Good thing they don't have to take it to the road. We don't want that. Let's keep it in the ring, fellas. So now what's going to be next for Anthony Yarde? I'm guessing Frank Warren's going to do this long, lengthy build-up process to get him to another WBO 175-pound title shot. Current champion is Joe Smith Jr., who is returning soon. I forgot exactly who he's fighting. Is he fighting Solimov? I forgot. Lyndon Arthur ranked number 1, so I'm guessing Anthony Yarde is going to get a nice boost into the rankings, probably top 5. These are my rankings from FightView360.com. We cover every single major fight live. You know, I'm not a fan of Tunde Ajayi and his antics, but this is a really good win for him, and it's really looked like they actually worked on shit in the ring and wasn't just out there just talking. So yeah, I'm going to try to show you as much as I can. So this is when he went on the ropes, and he just stayed there. So my concern was, is Anthony Yarde going to shoot his load? Like, he just stayed there. Like, didn't push off. That's where the fight ended, ladies and gentlemen. And Anthony Yarde was just ripping him. His shots were going around the guard. And then, look, that was it right there. That is the ending of the fight. What was he thinking? But shout out to Anthony Yarde, though. You know, it's going to be interesting to see where he goes from here. We're going to listen to the post-fight interview. I know Tunde is going to be talking major shit. Like, what was he thinking? But, no, fuck it. Follow me on Twitter at TstreetControversy. Also, down below in the description box is some links to the WBC's app powered by the Vive Network for Roku, Apple, Android. It helps me out. Also, still, even though I hate that YouTube took away the like bar, I mean the dislikes on YouTube, still, it does help when you like the video and subscribe if you haven't. We cover every major fight. Not every major fight like we're used to, but basically, yeah. If you want highlights, post-fight content, for me to break down the rankings, what's next for the fighters, I'm your guy. By the way, this card ran long. If it had went the distance, man, it would have been over at 7 o'clock Eastern. Like, geez, what was it, 1 o'clock in the morning over there for the UK and you guys? Like, bro. Let's turn it up, see what they're talking about. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe. Let's listen in.
Why not? You know, how about this? Okay, I'm going to say this now. What if Lyndon Arthur has had a bad camp? What if Lyndon Arthur, if it's not gone the way he wanted it to go?
No, don't make no excuses.
However, it ends the way it looked like it ended, with him being on the floor, getting onto his knees, and then not beating the count. It's hard then to make a case for a rematch.
Well, there's been a lot said between the two camps in the build-up. The fighters backed off a little bit. He was left to Pat Barrett and Tunde Ajayi to get stuck into each other at the press conference. But it's really good to see the love and mutual respect tonight. But look at the face of Anthony Yarde. He knows just how important tonight was for him in terms of his career.
Here, let's talk. I rate Anthony Yarde as a B-level 175-pounder. He's not an A-level guy to me. You know, yeah, he'll be able to get to a title shot. But when you look at guys like Artur Beterbiev, by the way, he does look better. He did look good tonight. He did look good. But when it comes to against guys like Artur Beterbiev, Dmitry Bivol, I don't know. Maybe Joe Smith, you know, he can hang with. Maybe he can beat Joe Smith. Maybe he can beat Joe Smith. you know, that's a 50-50 fight. Gilberto Ramirez, I think, just would, you know, school him. Here, let's listen into the particulars. Please subscribe.
Your winner by way of knockout and new Commonwealth and WBO Intercontinental Light Heavyweight Champion, Anthony the Beast from the East, Yarde.
Victory for Anthony Yarde against Lyndon Arthur, and the next fight for him might just be a world title fight. Brilliant performance from Anthony Yarde. He was savage in the end, Paul.
Don't fall for the cap. I don't think it's going to be a world title fight. Don't fall for the cap. He's not a mandatory or anything. He would have to be chosen. Gilberto Ramirez would get a shot before Anthony Yarde. He's ranked number 5 by the WBC. He's not ranked by the WBA, but Lyndon Arthur was ranked number 13. I'm guessing he'll take that spot, maybe higher. He's ranked number 9 by the IBF, number 9 by the WBO, and Lyndon Arthur number 1 by the WBO. But don't fall for the bullshit. I don't see you getting a title shot. Don't fall for the bullshit. All right, let's listen to him and Bunsey. How you guys been though? Chilling? I'm just sitting here waiting for the Devin Haney fight card to start. Before the bell, the show. This is what I'm watching right now on the big screen. He's the second card for Devin Haney, Jojo Diaz. Wait for them to get the post-fight interview whenever they're going to do it. Hopefully, I purchased through Fight.tv here. It was only $10, so I was like, fuck it, you know, it is what it is. But I'm hoping that they don't cut out the BT Sport post-fight interview. So they're still in the ring right now. Here, let's take a jump cut. Once again, take your time out, please. It really helps out. Just like the video, click it, or dislike it. That's your right. But bitch-ass YouTube took it down so you can't see it. But we can see it, but still, it really helps us out. So let's take a little jump cut. Please subscribe. See you soon.
Completely different boxer tonight. You came out so much more aggressively. How did you get it so right this time?
I told you, I knew what I had to do. I knew what I had to do. Again, people forget my experience in this boxing thing is minimal. But again, my mind was not there for the first fight. Everyone saw it. You can see what kind of fight that was in there. I was spaced off. I'd been through a lot that year. A lot. My mind was not there. I didn't even realize what round I was on in the last fight. This fight, I knew what I had to do. I was switched on. I knew I was at state. And I knew to take my time and get the job done.
You said to watch out for when you let your hands go. Walk us through what happened in round 4 when you saw that opening.
Again, I hurt him before that. I think I hurt him in the first round. So I said, be patient. It's going to come. I said it before. When I let my hands go and I land, there's no light heavyweight in the world that's going to withstand it. So I'm going to keep getting better. I'm going to stay in the gym. Tunde Ajayi, Ade Oleyinka, James Cook, and we again, the man at the back, we got Cutman Cam, plays a vital role. We're going to keep doing it.
It's been a tough old year for you. You've lost family members. You lost this important fight 1 year ago. What have you learnt from this year, and how much does this mean to you to close out 2021 this way?
You know what? I know this don't sound like a normal answer, but in my mind, I'm forgetting 2020. I have to forget 2020 because 99.9% of people on this planet could not have went through what I went through and came in a professional boxing ring and tried to perform. 99.9%. I did it, again, I've grown from it, so I can't complain.
And now you have earned your second world title fight. What do you feel about the prospect of a 2022 world title fight against the winner of Joe Smith Jr. and Callum Johnson?
I told you I'm excited. Again, until you just said it, I didn't even know that fight was happening. Frank said it a lot of times in the press conference. When he said it, my ears closed. Because everyone knows in the sport of boxing, you've got to focus on one thing at a time.
Well, let's hear it from Frank, who's just over here. Frank,
FW, that's me. Big Frank.
Frank, is that fight definitely happening? That WBO world title fight? Anthony Yarde?
Obviously, Callum Johnson's in January with Joe Smith. The winner of that will fight him. That's what Bob Arum and I have been discussing. It's what we've agreed, and he's earned it tonight. I mean, that was devastating tonight. It was a good fight. While it lasted, it was a good fight, and you can see what Lyndon's tactics were, but he wouldn't be denied. And and he's on a seek and destroy mission. He's a tremendous finisher. I don't think there's that many better finishers in the business than Anthony Yarde when he gets the man in trouble.
Did you expect the fight to be over that quickly? Was it everything
I'll be
expected?
quite honest with you. I thought it'd go early, but I thought that it'd be a war of attrition to the end and it'd be a close fight. But he didn't allow it to be a close fight.
Okay, and I want to ask Tunde, and I've got James Cook, also new to your corner. Tunde, is this the team that is going to propel Anthony to not just compete in a world title fight next year, but to win it?
100%. I just have to say thank you to Frank Warren. I literally phoned him. He can bear me witness. I phoned him crying. I said, please, Frank, that was not us. And we just need another chance. But I want to thank James Cook. We were really a ship without a rudder. And James Cook has really been the cement that has solidified our team. And I'm happy. I'm happy for Anthony, and I'm happy for the whole team.
James, one from you. How proud are you of what your boy did tonight?
I'm very proud of them because, the point is I took him running on Sunday, and he was crying. He phoned his mom and told his mom he's at bath. So, I'm very proud of them tonight. They've done very well.
Well, he didn't need that stamina tonight. Anthony, I'll just finish by asking you if you have a couple of words on your opponent. It's been a love-hate rivalry between the two of you. Anything to say to Lyndon?
There's no hate. Me and him just had a lot of words. We had a lot of words in the ring. Again, he's from a certain area in Manchester. I'm from London. I see a couple of my guys here. When there's a fight that kicked off, I looked around to make sure none of my lot were involved. But me and him had words in the ring. Me and Pat Barrett had words in the ring. Tunde and Pat had words in the ring. They're gone now, but I told them to stay for the interview because what we done here was massive. Our picture was in West Ham Stadium. I know I've made it to big stages before, but going out to Russia and things like that. But again, West Ham, Stratford, where I was born and raised. Thank you, Frank.
Hopefully there is a lot of respect between the two of you. Anthony, we look forward to seeing what you're going to do in 2022. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Back to you, Paul.
Excellent. Well done, mate.
See, here's the thing. Even though Frank Warren has confirmed that him and Bob Arum has been talking about Yarde facing the winner of Joe Smith versus Callum Johnson, that's taking place in Verona, New York in January of 2015. In January 15 of 2022. I'm still not confident. Now, understand, boxing fans, especially the big Anthony Yarde fans. I get it. You're hyped, and everything, but it's hard to see because, I'm guessing that if they can't get a unification between Bertabiev and Joe Smith, Callum Johnson winner, then they'll go fight Anthony Yarde. But, and also you have to think, if you don't know, Danny Jacobs has been trying to move up and fight Joe Smith, but he wouldn't be able to get his shot, before Anthony Yarde. I don't know, man, but I'm not confident. I think that a unification would happen before Yarde would get his shot against Joe Smith Jr. That's my personal, opinion. Being honest with you, boxing doesn't always go the way that you want things to go. So I'm going to get up out of here. I seen the improvements. I like Anthony Yarde. We already know he can box. We already know he has a jab. We saw that against Sergey Kovalev. And now we've seen he can come back from adversity. I really wanted to see him get more rounds. I put it this way. I'm glad that he stopped Lyndon Arthur. But I wanted to see, it's just me, my personal preference. I wanted to see more rounds. I wanted to see more of the skills, but that's just me. He got the win, and he got a stoppage win over somebody that beat him literally a year ago today. So you really can't ask for, anything better. But if he doesn't fight him, see, here's the thing. I can't mention guys like Callum Smith and Joshua Buati because they're matchroom fighters, and we're not even going to start with the politics. But don't be surprised, man, if you see him not fight Joe Smith Jr. next. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe, and TstreeT Controversy with 5U360.